A lot of people think that creativity and talent are just things that happen to come by naturally, some things that just, they never really run out. But the thing is, a lot of people know me for talent. A lot of people know me for, being smart and all of that. But for once, I finally feel like I am running out of energy, running out of creativity juice. Anyway, welcome to day 165 of my 365 day series. I'm Glorporous and I think out loud while playing Minecraft. Today, we're in another fortress, and that isn't good news. What is good news though is that we just need a few more. Actually, do we need a few more place slots? No, we don't. What's the coordinates? 21272. Okay, whatever. Hopefully I remember that. Anyway, I'm gonna have to get both of. Oh, three of these guys. Okay. There's three of you here? Ouch. Okay. Well, the range is very, very long, and I'm currently dying. Ow. I need their skulls, because that means I can get a wither skull, wither to spawn, and then I can get a beacon. And a beacon would be very cool to have. Especially for when I'm gonna be grinding a lot. Oh. When I'm gonna be grinding a lot and just, doing a whole bunch more. Anyway, let's just go grab all of this nether wart. And I think technically I could just head back home, but ow. I'm gonna try to maybe explore this place a little bit more because I don't think I've looked at this particular area much. So yeah, anyway, I wanted to bring this topic up because I feel like I haven't had a creative thought in absolute ages. It's been, I don't know how long specifically, but let me tell you, it has been very, very long since I felt like, oh wow, this idea that I just came up with is absolutely amazing. And this all started because I had a meeting with um, my organization co-founders, and essentially they brought up some very good, unique ideas, which I can't really mention because I don't know, I feel like people would copy them, but they were really good. They were genuinely okay. I thought that piglin was coming after me. I panicked for a moment there. Okay, no skull. That's great. Let's just hope this guy doesn't try to kill me. He won't, I suppose. Let's just get another skull, and then let's call it a day. Um, and I'm sort of insecure. I'm not sort of. I am pretty insecure. I think I'm a man enough person to admit my flaws and all of that. And yeah, pretty much I'm a very insecure person in general, and I'm not really proud of that. And when I heard all of those ideas, I was like, wow, okay, I screwed up somewhere. Hold on, just plugging in my charger, and I just feel sort of disappointed in myself. And that's normal, of course. I feel like there's gonna be times where you feel like you screwed up, and maybe you could be doing a lot more, and you're just, oh shoot, you're just not, for some reason. Okay, okay, there's two of you. Ouch. Ouchie, ouch. Okay, no skull. Oh, there's another one right there. Okay. Owie. Owie. No skull. Okay, we just need another skull, okay? And once we get another skull, we can call it an absolute day and just leave home. Leave back home, I mean. Come over here. Don't activate the place. Yup. Yup. And yup. No skull. Okay. The place is going up. There's nothing over here, I suppose. Yep, absolutely nothing. And I've always thought of myself as someone interesting. Not interesting. Someone creative. I used to be able to draw a lot, and I haven't really drawn much ever since. I used to want to write, but I haven't really written that much. Now, this isn't necessarily an issue about commitment. I'm talking more about the creative juice that everyone has. Everyone is creative to a certain degree, I believe, and I'm sort of just empty. I'm running empty, and the reason for that is I haven't had the best sleep ever. As of this recording, as of me recording this, it's 2:35 a.m. in the morning. I'm recording actually behind. I'm behind my schedule. I'm not even anything, and I'm exhausted. And I don't really have a very stable place to tell all of this to release, and to reflect. And the only place that I feel sort of comfortable talking about all of this stuff is this channel. Because I made this, so like part of me is like, oh, I can do whatever I want here. Also, better there's a lot of these guys. You better spawn like a skull or something. Ouch, ouch. No skull? Not anymore? No more? No more wither skeletons? Wow, okay, that is just great. Still have two. Um, I just need one more skull. Okay, one more skull. Like, how difficult could that possibly be? It's just, I don't know. I'm running empty, I'm exhausted, but I still feel the need to keep going. Because, I don't know the because, it's just, I need to. I feel like I need to. Um, but there's also a part of me that feels very pressured to be discreet. Okay, you just dropped out of the air like that. Okay. You guys are stuck? Okay, not anymore. Okay, 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 okay. Yep, yep. No skull. Just pop out of nowhere. What the heck? Okay. Thank you. I have a lot of these things to place powder. Anyway, doesn't seem like there's a whole bunch of mobs around here. Oh, you have flame? What the heck? Okay. And I don't know. Okay. It's like I don't want ow. I don't want to like fake being exhausted every single time, but I really am. And I want to be creative. I've tried a whole bunch. I want to write stories. I want to draw more. I want to express myself more. And I just can't find myself articulating the what? Okay, he's just trying to go up the stairs. He wasn't even trying to attack me. I feel kind of bad. Oh, okay, there's a lot of these guys here. What in the world? And it's just I can't articulate. When the co-founders when they spoke, it was like it was so articulate. All of these people, they're intelligent. They know exactly what they're talking about. But me, a lot of people know me for being smart. And I help them frequently with academics, but honestly, this didn't come from talent. This came from me studying and believing that, oh, studying is important. And it is, but I think I overstress it too much. I study too much and I'm not even studying the most efficient methods, I suppose. But nonetheless, I am still, like, pretty decent in terms of academics. Like, I got my report card back recently and I ended up getting like a 95 average out of 100 across like maybe 15 different subjects. So that's pretty good. Yeah, it's just the creativity. I want to be creative. I want to be more articulate. It's just I can't. And I don't know how to fix that. I know maybe good sleep is gonna make me feel less tired, but then what? What comes after that? Like, how do I explore more? How do I figure out how to be more articulate? Because like I was playing Phasmophobia with a couple friends earlier. I'm gonna show a clip here without audio. That's funny, man. It was restricted, man. Are you kidding me?
We just lose our time. Like if we don't lose anything.
Oh, is this Raccoon?
It's a Raccoon!
I want to make a video on it, but it's gonna take a while, honestly. Like all, you know, over edited videos, they take ages to make, and so is this one. This extra video. So yeah. So I was in this call playing Phasmophobia with a couple friends, and then one of them, you know, just yapping about some gossip or whatever, happens to mention the word haphazardly. And then when I think about that word, when I think like when I heard that word, I was like, what the hell are you talking about? You know, what does haphazardly mean? Like why would you use that word out of any other word? And I realized like, wow, you know, these people, they might not be, you know, as academically consistent as I am, but like some people are articulate, some people are strong in ways that I am not. Especially that, like a big vocabulary, like that intimidates me because I've always wanted a big vocabulary. I feel like when I speak, I don't really speak with the highest quality words, you know, like there are better ways to express all of these things, all of these thoughts that I'm talking about. But I just feel like maybe the way I'm saying these things isn't the most effective. And then when I just hear the word haphazardly being mentioned casually in a conversation and being used properly, most importantly, I am like, wow, you know, whole other league of people. Oh, I almost just went for these big limbs. Thank goodness I didn't. And I'm sort of disappointed in myself, you know, like I overworked the engine. I put too much oil, you know, like I put the wrong oil inside the engine or something like that. I can't come up with a good metaphor, okay? But the point is, I really, there's no creativity juice. I've run out. I'm exhausted. And at the same time, I feel the need to keep going. But if I continue, it's not gonna be as effective as, you know, like, okay, oh, what the heck? There's a little corner with random. Okay, jeez. Let's just go back in here and let's not stress too much. Wow. And all of that killing, and I haven't gotten another Wither Skeleton Skull. Like, I just need one today. Okay, I don't have a luck enchantment, but I do have determination, and I'm really gonna need this Wither Skeleton Skull. Please, okay, this is like, this is important to me. Please, okay, ow, jeez, I forgot these guys had insane reach. Wow, okay, he just fell into the lava. Why is this guy trying to kill me? Okay. Okay. Wow, this is chaotic. And most importantly, where are the Wither Skeletons? Like, I see when I play Minecraft, I don't really edit, I don't really try to stand out, you know. That's me feeling like, oh, my creativity juice is just lacking. Like, these videos could be a lot more entertaining, that's for sure. I think that's pretty much guaranteed, right? And I always feel sort of insecure when I watch another creator and just see how they edit all their videos and how they're more better, you know, they're more entertaining and whatever, and I'm not really, you know, I don't really match. And I think really this isn't about creativity, this isn't about being more articulate, and I think this is more about pointing out my flaws excessively. Everyone has their own flaws, and I'm like genuinely evaluating my thoughts while I'm speaking. Like, I'm not speaking from a script. I know I mentioned this repeatedly, but I cannot stress enough how authentic I want to be. Like, that is a very, like, I've held on to that promise for ages, and fortunately that's the only one I've never broke. You know, none of these videos I ever like script beforehand. Like, all of these are just improvised, and I think I'm too harsh on myself. But at the same time, I don't have a reliable gauge to tell me like, oh, how critical do I have to be? How much self-criticism, constructive criticism is tolerable and how much isn't, you know? Like, I'm not told what's correct, I'm not told what's wrong. Because unfortunately, I don't really look, I don't want to frame my parents as inherently bad, but I feel like they could be guiding me a lot more. But then again, like, I'm gonna have to figure some stuff out by myself eventually, right? Like, I think that's the justification for it, but essentially I am, when it comes to emotional support, I'm sort of on my own. Like, I don't really find my parents to be a reliable outlet for me, so I ended up just making this channel for the fun of it, really, but at the same time as a way to express myself, you know, because not a lot of my friends, they ever like, they really don't focus on emotion. They're very, I think part of this also has to do with my friends. They're not too caught up on feelings. They're not too caught up on what is the meaning of life, for example. They're very simple-minded, and I think that sort of just melted into my brain as well. But at the same time, like, I want articulacy, or if that's a proper word, I want honest conversations, and I've never really had friends that can really do that for me. So I think they could be a factor as well, but ultimately I'm the one deciding who I'm friends with. So you know, I'm not that I'm putting everything like as like, I'm not blaming myself entirely. I don't want to. It's just part of this is my fault, but I also can fix it. But it's also really difficult to surround yourself with people who are more articulate and more creative. You know, finding a proper outlet is very difficult, and finding someone who can teach you the ropes when you're still figuring them out is difficult, you know. So I haven't gotten a single wither skeleton skull here, by the way. My helmet is almost broken. Okay, you better drop a skull. You better drop a skull for that. He did not drop a skull for that. Jeez. I really need to end the video here as well. Please. My helmet's about to break. Like, this is stressful. This is not good. Ow. Okay. These guys' range is like crazy. Skeleton. Oh wow, that's a very big magma cube. What in the world? Okay. Blazes. I can deal with blazes. You know what I can't deal with? Not finding a wither skull. Please give me a wither skull. Please, game. I've been waiting for ages. I need to get this video done. I'm very committed to the task that I've given to myself. I'm speaking very robotically because, like I said, my juices are emptied. I am running dry. Please, I have no other thing to even talk about. Please, man, just come on. This is crazy. Come on, I haven't seen a single wither skeleton in absolute ages. Come on, surely it's not that difficult to like find one. Come on. But yeah, I just want to be real. I just need like people who are real, who can be real with me. And unfortunately, friends aren't, you know, you can't be fully transparent with your friends. There's always gonna be a form of like, not necessarily distrust, I would say, but more so like not like intimacy. There's a sort of intimacy that I really value where you just sort of trust each other, you know, and you can say whatever the hell you want to. This sort of feels like something you would want out of a romantic relationship, but also at the same time, I just need someone who can reciprocate my authenticity. Like I just want real, you know. I just want someone, not necessarily someone who shares my struggle, but just someone who knows and understands and wants to listen. And I think that's a pretty big ask. But yeah, I think asking for another Wither Skull was a bad idea. I'm not getting it in today's video, so yeah. Thanks for watching. I know this might have been very disappointing, just watching me kill all of these monsters all day long and just ending up with absolutely nothing. But yeah, thanks and bye bye.